let me go to the next exercise, which is called dropping the storyline. And this is absolutely key. And this is similar to mindfulness practice, where you learn to pause the discursive mind and redirect attention more toward the source of where things arise from. When you are facing a problem or a challenge or a decision, or you're involved in some kind of creative process, but you feel blocked, you can't quite find your way, why don't you select one situation like that in your own life, something that's happening now in your life that is a problem or a challenge, an issue, and that is not easy to solve, otherwise you would have solved it already. And take a minute or so and just go over that issue in your mind. Just describe it to yourself. Tell yourself the story, or rouse some memories if it's involved with a certain situation that happened, or if it's about a decision, going through the pros and cons of what you might decide. So take a minute to do that. You're thinking about it, you're going over it in the usual way that we think about things, sometimes ruminate about things. But you're trying to bring that problem alive, bring it present. And now let the story go. Forget completely about the description, about the words, about the details, and just sense inside. And when I say inside, in the chest and abdomen, the whole area between your neck and your bottom, just sense gently in that space. And perhaps you find some kind of bodily felt subtle sensation there that seems to correspond to or reflect that issue that you were thinking about. It may come or it may not, and it's important to understand that. We can't make anything happen in focusing. But there is this central kind of gear shifting. So when you're in the storyline, when you're in the discursive description of it, that's like a high gear, we could say. And then you just shift. And you drop that, and you drop down into this lower gear, which is the body gear. And body process is always slower than mind process. And it involves patience and gentleness. So this is something that you can try on your own, and you can go back and forth, dropping the storyline for a minute or two and just sensing inside, seeing what you notice there, and then maybe going back to the story, going back to the situation, and shifting back and forth between the storyline and the felt sense.